Okay, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. For those of you who are coming back, I had some technical difficulties on the last video. I actually accidentally chopped out part of the video, and you saw me looking partially crazy in my jamma jams and my headscarf, looking partially crazy. But anywho, I got the video that I want you to see. So I hope you guys again have plenty of time because we definitely need to go over this trending news regarding a young lady who claims she was allegedly raped in the middle of a nightclub by one in particular named Dominique Williams. Her name is Jasmine Island. And again, I do apologize about the earlier video. I guess when I was recording, I accidentally chopped it up a little bit. And for some reason, like I said, you caught me in my pajamas. Thank God I was fully clothed. But anyway, you caught me in my pajamas and my little headscarf or whatnot. But anywho, moving right along, I'm going to play the video that I meant for you guys to see. And then again, there's another video after that where the video that actually shows him, assaulting her, which I'm only going to show a little bit. Again, I'm only going to show a little bit because some of it is just too explicit to show. But again, I'm glad you guys are back with me. I got the right video set up. So we're going to get into that. And again, I just want to let everybody know what's going on as far as, this trending story. The lady's name again is Jasmine Elin. And she was invited. Well, not actually invited. I don't want to say invited, but a friend of hers had, or an associate. I'm gonna just say an associate because from stories that I've heard, her and this lady were not really like friends. They weren't really like, booty buddies or sister friends or nothing like that. They were more like associates or acquaintances. But anyway, she had told her about this party that was in Atlanta. She happened to be in town from St. Louis. And so she was like, okay, I'm game. I'm cool. I want to go to this party and whatnot. What had happened was the evening of January 19th, she had went out, expected to, again, enjoy herself as she partied with friends. This was a few days ago, y'all. So January 19th. But unbeknownst to her, she was going to get much more than what she came for. At this at this establishment called Opera Nightclub in Omaha, she met a Dominique Williams. And all through the evening, Dominique, and her, because Jasmine, as I had said before I had to end that first video that was accidentally not recorded properly, had me in my jammies and, had the video part of that as well. But anywho, she had went live the majority of the night. And as I said before, a lot of people is always talking stuff about people who's always recording stuff, always uploading stuff, always going live. If it wasn't for social media, if it wasn't for live, like, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, we probably would have never saw what Jasmine alleged what happened to her. It's already people out here victim shaming her. And as I said before, this is a touchy subject for me and a lot of women. So I really hate when people victim shame. When somebody claims that they've been raped or assaulted and people victim shame. Like there's people out there saying, she shouldn't have been at the club. She shouldn't have been drinking. She shouldn't have been flirting. She shouldn't have been acting ratchet. Victim shaming. But the man, what he did was fine. Like I said, I got several videos for y'all to watch. We're gonna watch it kind of from when she first met him up until the act. But again, I'm not gonna show you all the act because it's really explicit. And I really don't want to censor my video. I might have to, but as of now, I don't think I have to censor my video and restrict it. But anyway, that evening, January 19th, she accepted a drink for Dominique. And within like an hour or so, she started acting and looking like, you know, she wasn't in her right state of mind. And it's evident on the video that something was wrong. Like, we saw her drinking, but we didn't see her take anything, swallow anything, inject anything, smoke anything. But it seemed like she was just acting loopy or acting, you know, really, really weird. Not like she did when she first came to the club. And again, I'm seeing it across social media. A lot of people are saying she got what she was looking for. She got what was coming to her. I really think that's awful. I really think that's awful. And I'm glad the authorities also, you know, at least believes her enough to start an investigation, which they are right now investigating her and him and, you know, the whole allegations and everything. So anyway, now that I got the right video, in the words of Brother Jay Wilson, now that I got the right video, I'm going to go ahead and play that for you guys. And this video, I think this is the right one that I was supposed to play the first time. So it's like 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and play that for you guys.
Back here, I said, they want to go down.
up real quick to let y'all know what y'all seeing right now. It looks as though, like when he was like, whoa, like he kind of caught her when she was kind of falling. But this is the time where she's like, it seems like she's slurring and kind of losing herself, you know, and not really that's when she's starting like, seem like she's not in her right frame of mind. So I just wanted you guys, I don't know if y'all missed that, but he was like, whoa, and you know, it looks like he was catching her, and you could tell that from her voice that she's talking a lot differently than what she was before, and she's really slurring her words. So I'm gonna push play again so we can finish watching this particular video. Okay, that was one of the videos that I wanted you guys to see. And if you're really paying attention, you can tell how her actions was they started changing. Her words were started to slur when she was rapping. It was like she knew the songs, but it's like all the words wasn't coming out right. Now, mind you, she only had 2 drinks the entire night. Mind you, she only had 2 drinks the entire night. That is video number 1 that I want you to see. I'm about to put up video number 2 that I want you to see. Video number 2 is actually when Jasmine and the guy, Dominique, this is the video where she alleges that he sexually assaulted her. And again, I'm going to play you most of it, but I'm not going to go the whole video because it's really... okay, anyway, 1 second, you guys. Let's see. Pull up videos. Okay. Okay, not that one. Okay. Not that one. Not yet. Not that one. Okay, here it is.
Please help me.
Okay, I don't think my volume was up when I was talking to you guys a minute ago. But what I was trying to say was, at one point in time at the beginning of this last video, um she was bent over and he was kind of like holding her like from her middle area or around her breast, around her middle area, and you could see his cell phone, like you could literally see his cell phone, facing down against the back of her. I don't know if you guys saw that, but if you need to, you can rewind it or check it out later. But I stopped the video right there because this video goes on to show her private area. Like, if you want to go search it online and find it, you feel free. But I don't want to show that on my video. But it's vividly her vaginal area. He had to. She was bent down and holding her phone. He had lifted her dress up. So that's how she was catching this live, her vaginal area, because she was bent down with her phone down. Her arms was just dangling down. And that's how she, so, okay. But anyway, you heard her scream. You heard her say no. You heard her say stop. You heard her say, somebody help me, over and over and over again. But there's still people out there she asked for it. She shouldn't have had somebody bring her a drink. She shouldn't have been flirty. She shouldn't have been, it's her birthday. She's out there having fun. She even said she recently separated from her husband. She's just there to have a good time, is meeting up with friends. Mind you, her friends aren't there yet. Her friends haven't got there yet. Because her friend actually, again, I'm going to say, let me take that back. It was more of an associate, more of a, what do you want to say, acquaintance? It was more of an acquaintance who was meeting her. So they haven't got there yet. They had told her, you know what, you might be there at 10, because Jasmine was like, I'll be there around 10. They said, you know what, we're not coming that early. One thing about locations like the A, the Chi, Cali, Miami, New York, big places like that, that's usually when, people start coming to clubs, like around 1:30, 2 in the morning, because they open all night. So anyway, her friends wasn't going to meet her there until, later in the night. Now, the next video I'm going to show you is her friend. She felt, I guess, pushed to go live with her side of the story, because I guess a lot of people knew that she was there with her and she had came forward. So she felt compelled, to tell her side of the story, to tell what she remembers, what she knows. So I'm going to let you guys hear. I might skip around the video a little bit, because it's kind of, I think the video is like probably, I think it might be like 20 minutes. So I'm not going to play the whole 20-minute video. I'm going to just play bits and pieces for you. Let's see. Here it is.
Y'all confused about something?
Okay. All right. So I'm about to go ahead and play this for you. And the lady's name is J Boog. The young lady's name is J Boog or something like that. And this is what she recalls that happened from the evening. So I'm going to go ahead and play this for you guys.
I'm open to answer questions that I can answer. Somebody said how she doing. I talked to her about she called me about 7, 8 o'clock. She asked me how I was doing. Which is crazy because she the one that got sexually assaulted. She asked me how I was doing. And Howard told me how the Rose was because she was already on her way back home. That's the last time I had talked to her. Nobody gonna ask no questions. Everybody got a lot to say and wanted me to tell my story, but nobody asking no questions. I don't think I want to be famous. I'm really irritated for real. I was not there when it happened. Last time I talked to her, she was okay. She was an hour away from home. She was driving home. And she was letting me know that the Rose was bad. We did not go to the club together. I do not know the guy that was in the video. I know, but I feel like I need to say a little something. Even though everybody tells me not to say nothing, but on the video, okay, hold on. I'm trying to answer everybody's question. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. I'm just, I don't know. I'm all right though. I'm okay. It didn't happen to me. What happened to her is totally different than me getting bashed on Facebook. This just Facebook shit. Something actually happened to her. We didn't go to the club together. What'd you say, Snow? I'm trying to find it. On the video, it's a video. I never synced the video until after I got back to my room after we even left the club. Whole time I didn't know none of this happened. She all right. She okay. Her Facebook is blocked right now. She get on Facebook tomorrow and tell y'all what's going on. Yeah, I didn't see none of the questions at first. I wasn't there when it happened at the club. I get to the club at 1-something. I text her like, I'm here. Where you at? She come over here. Dude was following her. Hold on. That was who that turned around in the video. I wasn't even in the video. I don't even know. She okay. She's fine. She's blocked on Facebook. She can't respond to nothing. But when she walked over there, hey, J-Bug, what's up, what's up? Meantime, I'd never seen the video at this point in time. So I didn't know what was going on. I'm thinking the dude came with her, that they was together. So he come over there, and I'm still in my mind they together, but her vibe was real weird. And this is my first time ever hanging with the girl. I know her through Facebook. And she came through my White Castle drive-thru one time, and I know of her husband, but I wouldn't call her a friend because I don't know her like that. I just went to the club. And I saw her that she was in ATL too. We both from the same city. I'm like, girl, I'm here too. I can't even read all this shit. So, how did you play a part in the incident? Hold on. So, I told I guess, I can't remember, but I think she asked me, or I asked her what she was doing tonight, and I told her it's August. I seen the concert. It was $25 to get in. And she was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go to that shit type shit. It's in my inbox. It's in my inbox or whatever. I can't even read all this shit. I'm just gonna tell you. And that's how I got involved, because she tagged me on Facebook telling me that she already there and blah, blah, blah. And that she was telling me a whole bunch of stuff. I can't even read this shit. But, so, I told her about the concert or whatever. And she went like at 10 something. I told her I'm not coming till like 1:30 in the morning. So, when I got to the club, she was on the other side. Okay, this is a stage right here. I'm on the right side. She on the left side. When I first walked in, that's the right side. So me and my friend that I came to Atlanta with, we standing right there, and I'm like, let me text her and see where she at. I text her whatever. She said she said she's about a stage too, because I told her I was about a stage. And she said, what the fuck did she say? It's in my inbox. She said, I told her I'm on the right side. She said she on the left. And I said, okay, I was looking for it. I said, I still don't see you type shit. So then she walked over there with the dude behind her. With the dude behind her, whatever. Dude, like, he seemed cool, because y'all been hanging out on the live the whole time. I'm thinking y'all was together. That's the only live I seen when they was on there kicking it and stuff. So by this time, this girl texted me and was like, is Jazz okay? And I'm like, yeah, she cool. She right here. I'm thinking that she just ain't answering her phone to nobody, not knowing that it's a video of her getting raped on the internet. Whole time this going on. So I get over there, we made a Snapchat video. I'm like, hey, what's up? We kicking it and stuff, we dancing and stuff. Dude dancing all along. I'm thinking that's her nigga, whatever. So she busts, I said, they tried to rape me. And I'm like, who? Like, I keep on saying who? 5 minutes later, she chilling, she grooving again. She's like, I'm cool, though, I'm cool. They got me together, they helped me out. I'm thinking the dude helped her out that was behind her. And then I'm like, okay, so it was a twerk contest, like probably 10 minutes later after that. No, before that. Let me get to that part. This dude, he had a drink in his hand, and he was like, first fucking thing he broke. He said, what the fuck did he say? He said, let your friends get some of this drink. And I'm like, no, I don't even drink. No. He was like, and he said, what the fuck did he say? He said, I ain't do nothing to it or nothing. I don't drink. And she just looked at me like she couldn't say, I don't know, it was just weird. So I let that shit slide. I'm like, okay, I don't know. I'm still thinking it's her nigga. So then after that, it was a twerk contest on stage. She get on stage, she got in the twerk contest, she went to the second round. That's on my Snapchat. She was dancing and shit. So he recorded her, and it was real creepy because her skirt just kept coming up. He like, yeah, I'm put her on World Star. I'm standing by him the whole time. He just saying weird shit. And I'm like, maybe he didn't come with her. Like, maybe he don't even know her. And then I'm looking at his phone the whole time. He didn't record the girl ass and shit, her stuff, and he put it all over social media and shit. So I'm like, this nigga can't know her, how he disrespected her. So when she get back down there, I'm holding up purse and stuff. And she had took her shoes off when she got back down there. And then I just felt creeped out by him, not knowing that he raped her a couple hours ago. Still don't know this by now. So he fucking was still in his phone. He was watching her video over and over and over again. Over again. I don't know this nigga from a can of paint. She didn't even know him. So I finally asked, I said, did you come here with him? She was like, no, Jay, I don't know them. They tried to rape me. He said he's saying they. I'm like, I'm just still shaking my head. Like, I'm confused. She's still dancing and having a good time. Then she bust out crying again. So now I'm like, okay, something got to be going on. So I asked him, trying to be cool with, he big as fuck. I'm scared as fuck. The last time I talked to Jasmine, this was like at 7, 8 o'clock. She was at home. She's not dead. Who the fuck? Anyways, so she, so he was all on her. She was dancing on people, and it was a girl in front of him. She was dancing on this girl in front of him. It just looked like they was a little couple. So finally I was like, hey, did y'all, trying to be cool, did y'all come here together? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't think so. I said, Jazz, did y'all come together? And she was like, no. I said, do you know him? And she was like, no. And then he said, so you gonna tell her that you don't know me? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't understand it at all. So I'm like, I don't think she know you. And she keep on saying that she got raped by somebody. I said, do you know something about that? He flips the fuck out. He just started going on, bitch, fuck, what the fuck? Why the fuck would I? And why the fuck you tell this girl that I raped you and ain't nobody fucking raped you and fuck you? And he just started going off. But he was still standing by us after he done cussed us out. So I'm like, fuck, how the fuck I'm finna get away from this nigga? How we both finna get the fuck away from this nigga? Cause now I didn't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know if she keep on saying he tried to. So me, I'm just thinking he grabbed us. You know what I'm saying? Grabbed us or something. I'm like, I don't know. Still ain't seen the fucking video this whole time. So I'm sorry. So he finally kind of backs up after we done argue again. And my friend Caitlin kept on saying, what's going on? What's going on? My friend I came with kept asking me what's going on. Because she could see him over me cussing and pointing and shit at me. Like, he told me he gonna get me put out this motherfucker, fuck you. And he told me, bitch, you don't even know her. And I know her for years. And I'm like, you don't know this girl. She don't even fucking live here. He told me he gonna make sure she get home. I'm like, Jazz, what is going on? It's him. I'm glad you got it. Then if he walked away, this before August Alsina came out, we still there chilling. So she, what the fuck she do? August Alsina finna come out, dude, and walked away. She was like, thank you so much for getting him away from me. He was just tripping and and I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking we cool, we in the clear. I'm still not knowing he'd already raped the damn girl. So we chilling, we cool. And then August Alsina come out. She turned up for the concert. And then she was like, Jamie, can you take me to my car? And I'm like, yeah, I'll take you to your car. I'm walking up to her car. We Ubered there. We didn't have our car. We Ubered there. So I'm walking to her car, whatever, and I get in the car with her. That's when I made the other live. I'm like, you need to tell people what's going on because I'm confused too. I said, what video are they talking about? What's going on, Jazz? She bust out crying and stuff. I'm like, you need to calm down and explain what's going on. So she explained what's going on, and I don't know the dude's name. I have no idea who the dude is. She don't even know who the dude is. I kept asking her. She don't fucking know, so. I don't know how I wasn't there when she got sexually assaulted. I was not there. I couldn't tell y'all nothing that happened then. That's why people keep asking me. I have no idea. I don't know what happened then. And first of all, with my friends with me, if we come in that motherfucker, we there. I don't even fuck with no niggas when I go out of town to clubs. And I go out of town every other weekend. Ain't nothing ever happened to me like this. Shit. Yeah, we Ubered there. That's why we was Ubering there from the get-go. We was going to the club. I planned on going to this concert 2 weeks ago. I just told her about this because I know it's on Facebook that she was in Atlanta too. Now all the assumption that she wasn't raped, I have no idea about nothing of that. I don't know. I wasn't there. I couldn't tell you what happened. I wasn't there in no videos or none of that. The only video when I got there was 1 o'clock in the morning when she was cool. We was laughing, kicking it. She was geeked out with her. She was talking to me and the dude. I don't know. I don't know if he got her mind gone like that or what the fuck just happened. I know I shouldn't be explaining stuff, but I just want to let y'all know I wasn't even there when it occurred. And that shit would never happen if I was there. Because I don't play that shit niggas all up on. That's how I ended up getting him off of her. Dude, you know, I was standing there the whole time trying to figure out how to a way to get her off of him or get him off of her. Because he was on her like that was her motherfucking nigga. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, I know her from Facebook and all that shit, but this was my first time. This is my first time, I don't know. Yeah, this is my first time hanging out with her. For real, for real. I Ubered because I came with another person. She came to Atlanta by herself. I came to Atlanta with my friends that I was with. A boy and a girl. She gonna tell her story. Her page is blocked right now. And I'm y'all only outlet right now because her page blocked. But she gonna get her and tell y'all the same shit. Shit happened. I have nothing to do with nobody getting raped, so. Sexually assaulted and continue to party. Love you, cousin. That's why I didn't know that happened because shit, we here kicking it. And I already talked to the police. This was crazy. We don't know. Nobody even knows who the dude is. It's not nobody in no picture that y'all seen with her. She don't know him. Dude told me, that's what creeped me the fuck out. Dude told Jazz, give your friend some. Give your friend some. I don't drink shit off the no damn body. She ain't buy 2 tickets. That was my screenshot I sent to her. My friend got 2 tickets. My friend I came with, she bought me and my ticket. That wasn't her link. That was me just sending that to her so she could buy her ticket for the concert. Her page being blocked as she cannot post anything for 24 hours because of the video got reported. I do give a fuck about her. Shit. Do y'all understand? I got this man off of her by cussing him the fuck out and accusing him of raping her. I could have just let him take her home, but I'm not that kind of person. He still was on her like, tell me, I'm gonna make sure she get home. And I'm like, she don't even live here. How you gonna make sure she get home? He didn't say get back to her room. That was another trigger. I'm like, nah, this nigga don't even know this girl.
Okay, you guys, there's a lot more to that video, but I gave y'all about 18 minutes of it. What I'm getting from that video, now this is not a friend of Jasmine Eland's, but it was more like an associate, more like an acquaintance who she had met. She claimed she had met her because I guess Jay Hood or Jay Bug, whatever her name is, the girl on the video who's talking, she works at White Castle or was working at White Castle, and Jasmine came through the drive-thru, and somehow I guess they I don't know, became associates or whatnot. But anyway, she had told her one night, about a party that's in the A. She noticed on her Facebook that she was in town in Atlanta. Told her there was a concert, party concert, whatnot, and told her, it's $25 if you want to come. You down? And so that's how Jasmine ended up at this concert. But Jasmine had told her, I'll be there around 10 something. And the other girl was like, well, I'm not going to come there till like 1:30 a.m. Which I said before, that's common for the big cities, 1:30, 2 a.m. when people come strolling through to the club. But what I'm taking from this video, and y'all tell me what y'all think, but it seems to me like J Hood or J Boog, well, I couldn't really, she talks, she has a slang, so I couldn't really tell if she was saying J Boog, J Hood, but it sounded like she was insinuating, like people were trying to say that she might have had something to do with the alleged sexual assault. You notice how she kept saying over and over, I wasn't there, I didn't come later, that wasn't me in the picture, I don't even know the dude, I ain't never seen the dude. She kept reiterating, and I'm assuming that when she was on her live, when she was recording this, that people was in her live saying, where was you? Was that you in the background? You didn't come till 1:30. She was already there, And then, of course, at that particular time, Jasmine, her Facebook page was blocked because, as I said before, when you upload, a really explicit, content like that on Facebook, and somebody reports it, oh, they blocking you. They blocking you. Sometimes it's with warning. Sometimes it's no warning. Hell, I done been blocked on Facebook before. I don't know how many times. And some of the times it's like, that wasn't even explicit. That wasn't even, it might have been borderline, raunchy, but nothing, no nakedness, no skin, I mean, Facebook be tripping. Sometimes people that send me pictures and I'm like, they block you because of that? Like, really? But anyway, that's why her page, when she had mentioned, Jasmine, basically J Hood was the only, or J Boog was the only outlet at that time that could speak to the public about, what was going on, because Jasmine's page was blocked by Facebook. So you seen the video of Jasmine, up to when she was getting like, seeming like she was out of it and, all that. Then you seen the next video I showed you where she was screaming, she was asking for help, she was telling them, no, stop, don't do it, And then I ended it right before it got to showing like her private area, because again, in that last video I showed you before J Hood, Jasmine was bent over. He was holding her up by like her chest or by her middle area, and her arms was dangling with her phone. She was still live on Facebook at that time when she was asking for help. And at that time also her Facebook friends was like, you okay, Jazz? You okay? What's going on? Are you okay? And by then it was like too late. Next thing I know, I'm looking at the video and I'm like, is that her vajayjay? Like, she had underclothes on, but you can see, like I said, I didn't show the whole video. Y'all can go look on social media. I didn't want my stuff to be flagged. So I'm not showing the whole video, but I showed it up to the point where it's about to start showing her private areas and stuff. And, he had pulled down her undies and, and then I showed you, her J Hood, J Boog, whatever her name is, what she had to say about it, basically trying to clear her name. Like, I didn't have nothing to do with it. I mean, it's a police investigation is still going on, but she's like, I didn't have nothing to do with it. We didn't even get there to 1:30 a.m. I asked the dude, do you know her? Jazz, do you know him? Do you know anything about her getting raped? He flips out. Did you notice, though, when I was going like this, when she was talking, I was going like this? Okay. She's a smart girl. She's a smart girl. I only got sons, y'all. Only got sons. And I tell my sons the same daggone thing. When you go out with your boys, you come home with your boys. You leave with your boys. You don't leave nobody nowhere. And they boys. But let's not act like nothing happens to boys. Let's not act like nothing happened to boys. Okay? I tell them the same thing. Don't accept no alcohol. My son like, I don't even drink. And I know he don't drink. Hell, when he turned 21, he got liquor from everybody. Brought him bottles and everything. Them bottles ended up in my room on my dresser. He don't drink. But still, yeah. Somebody could give you anything. They could give you some juice, some Kool-Aid, something. You make your own drink. And that's why I was saying that girl is smart, because when he's told Jazz, give your homegirl some of that drink. Give your homegirl, share with her some of that. She was like, I don't want none of that. What you mean share with me? I don't want none of that. It's a good thing she did, because she could have been next. Or at least she could have been maybe out of her mind where she wasn't able to rescue Jazz from the situation. Because Jazz ended up asking her to take her to her car. Because like she said, we Ubered there. So, we didn't have no ride. Jazz was like, can you take me to her car? So they took her to her car. And on the way, and of course afterwards, she kept accusing that guy of raping her. So now we done seen the videos, we done heard from the girl who met her at the club, who claimed she had nothing to do with it. And now I'm going to play a video of Dominique Williams, the guy who Jasmine alleges, sexually assaulted her, raped her in the club. We're going to hear his defense. So, one moment, please. One moment, please.
Okay. I'm in the club and I bumped into this girl and she said it was her birthday. And I was like, turn up. So we. Okay. I'm in the club and I bumped into this girl and she said it was her birthday. And I was like, turn up. So we dancing and having a good time. And she's on live the whole time. And like halfway into us dancing and stuff, she started acting like she's passed out and shit. So we was trying to hold her up. And then after a while, she fell to the floor because it's hard to hold dead weight up. So she fell to the floor. So picked up and took her to her seat. And she wanted to get the hell up and still continue partying. And after she got up to go finish partying, she went on stage to enter a twerk contest after she got off live. So she got me looking in this video like I really did something to her. Then she had messages between her and her friend saying that she wasn't raped. But she's not coming out and saying that she wasn't raped. She didn't come out and say that she was raped either. Like Facebook is taking it to like they running with it like she was actually raped. Nothing happened to this girl. She went to the hospital, got a rape kit. I don't know if I can say this on record, but I'm pretty blessed. And I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4", and she's short. At no point I bent down to try to put anything in her. It was lots of people around. Lots of people around. So picked up and took her to her seat.
Right.
And she's doing all that to get back at her ex-husband. I guess they was going through something. So she's doing all that mess on social media to get back her ex-husband, and now the shit done went viral and got my name all in it. Then people got video of her dancing with several other people before me. So I'm a father. I have 2 kids. I have custody of my son. I'm not out here in these streets doing no crazy stuff. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke weed. I don't do none of that. And I don't really drink. I may have some drink, like every now and again, but I do not get drunk. I was not drunk or none of that. I simply helped that girl. She's on the floor, trying to help her off the floor, and she doing all that, help me, all this extra stuff for no fucking reason.
So you don't know anything about the pill being in her cup, in her drink? Right. And
people, like, that girl had a lime in her drink. That girl ain't had no pill in her drink that I know about. She had a lime in her drink. She danced with several other people before me. I see people posting that it was like a Hispanic dude danced before me, and you can see her taking the drink and then taking something out of her mouth.
So did you also go to the police and get a rape kit or like a DNA test and all that done to basically clear your name?
Oh, I'm going to the police. I'm going to the police because I spoke to the police. I was supposed to be coming in today, but I spoke to a lawyer also. The lawyer said she wanted to go in with me. So we set up an appointment for me to go in. I'm not running from this or none of that shit. I'm not hiding. People got my face all over the fucking news. This shit is crazy. And she ain't coming out trying to clear it either. When she had messages between her friend, because between her friend saying that she wasn't raped, she went to the hospital. So
did you, when this was going on in the club, did you like basically tell management? Did you tell anybody else, like, you know, upper management that basically dealt with this and like kicked her out or anything?
All this happened so fast. This girl, literally, after getting her to a seat, literally, she's trying to get up and go back to party and shit. Literally, 5 to 10 minutes later, she was on the stage, damn near butt-ass nigga, doing a twerk contest. I was with her the whole time, from her leaving the seat all the way going to the other side of the stage where her friend was at, some girl named J-Bug, standing there with her and J-Bug, and we was trying to stop her from going on the stage to embarrass herself. And she wanted to fight us and got on stage anyway and done all that crazy stuff that's on this video.
Yeah, because from the video, it looks like you were grabbing her breast, like, instead of really trying to...
She went to the hospital.
Instead of really trying to help her.
She was falling forward. I was holding her up.
And it doesn't seem like you're basically humping her in the video?
I wasn't humping her. I was literally... Like, it's hard to hold dead weight up. The girl wasn't trying to stand up anymore.
So how did you guys end up, you know, going your separate ways? Like, after she was on stage, then what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, me and her, from the point of that video till her sitting down and not want to sit down no more. After she got on live, literally after she got on live, she was herself. And when it got on the stage and danced and all that shit. And we was together, standing there on the side of the stage with her friend J-Bug and talking, having a good time and all that. Then she went on the stage, did her little thing, and came off the stage.
Have you had any contact with her since, since everything has been going around in the media?
The crazy thing about it is I don't even...
Instead of really...
try to send her a message asking why in the world she letting people think that she was raped. And she won't reply. And then you see her ex post showing that she's mad at him, so she was acting like she was, you know what I mean, fucked up and doing all that shit. So I really, in the middle of some shit that I really don't know nothing about. She was dancing with other people before me on live. And then I came into the picture. And now I'm all over the place because I was last one dancing with her on live and she doing all this help shit and all that bullshit. Like something happened to her. It seems like really got me mad.
So do you work at the club or you was there just to turn up?
I was just there to have a good time. And, you know, I go to places by myself a whole lot of time. And you know, it was an event that, you know, I heard about from the friends and I was just going to support. And, you know, so I was there and enjoying myself and I bumped into her. It was her birthday. And she said, like, she didn't have nobody to party with. So I tried to send her a message asking she didn't have nobody to party with. So she wanted to party with me.
Okay. So there's no way that you were fingering her, basically put your dick in her, nothing?
No. As you can see, my hand is above her shoulder area. Like, above her shoulder, trying to hold her the hell up. All right. Like, this girl got my name and some shit that I didn't have nothing to do with. I didn't rape this girl. You know, I ain't put my thing in her. I ain't finger her or none of that shit.
So have the police basically told you anything, like if you were to be charged, what you would be charged with?
No, I haven't. The police just said they wanted to come talk, because, when stuff is going viral, the police investigate. They want to investigate what the hell is going on and hear both sides of the story. So I have an appointment with them. You're going to talk to the police. She didn't have nobody to party with. You're going to talk to the police.
When is that?
And I contact a lawyer, and the lawyer told me not to go in by myself. She wanted to come with me.
Oh, okay. So when do you go and do that?
We have an appointment set up for tomorrow.
Okay. Do you mind if I contact you again tomorrow?
I don't mind.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
You have a good day. Bye-bye.
You gonna talk to the police?
Okay. Did y'all catch that? When she said, so you didn't have your fingers basically where they shouldn't have been? And he was like, oh no, the whole time my hands were behind her on her shoulders. But what did I show y'all on that video? I told y'all he had that phone. That phone. It was like, can y'all see the phone? At the camera. He had the phone like this, pointed down at her. It's in the video. Yep, it's in the video. Video number 1, 2, 3, 4. I showed y'all 4 videos. So video number 2. It's in the video. So y'all let me know what y'all think. A lot of people saying she lying. A lot of people saying she didn't get raped. There was a lot of videos out there because the girl, Jasmine, as I said before, she was live like all night. And then after that, she was, after the incident, like he said, he didn't lie. After that, I guess, after the alleged rape, she did do the twerk contest. But the girl was in and out. In and out. From video 2 to video 3. The girl was in and out. And then the incident occurred. And then her friends came. Even when her friends came. Like, not her friends, I'm sorry. The associate, J Bug. When she came, because she was meeting her at 1:30 at the club, she even asked her, what's wrong? What's that? When she told her that they tried to rape me, she said, huh? What? Who? What? How? And she was like, they tried to rape me. But I'm okay now. They got me together. I'm okay now. She was in and out of it. She was in a stupor, a drug-induced. She was like drugged. She was drugged. And just because you drugged, I mean, she was literally in and out. Like, if you was watching the videos, you saw how 1 second she was singing and rocking, and then the next moment she was leaning back on his shoulder like this. Well, on his chest, like this. Just lean back. And then she would pop out of it and start rapping. Or she would start slurring, talking to him like, it was like, okay. And then the act happened, the alleged act, which looked like she was getting raped. If y'all was watching the same videos I'm watching, it looked like she indeed got raped, sexually assaulted in that video while she was screaming, help me, stop, no, don't do it, please, help me. That sounds like consent. Again, this is a touchy subject for me. Every time I do videos like this, I always say, my followers, my diehard prime times, They know I've mentioned this before. That is a very touchy subject for me. And no, I don't go into detail because y'all already know. Those of y'all who's in these YouTube streets, like really in these YouTube streets, you know how some people can take what you say on this platform and spin it and put it in anything they want to. And I'm not going to have that happen. So anywho, just know that it's a very touchy subject for me. And to hear people say she deserved it, she was asking for it, she shouldn't have been all flirting with this man, she shouldn't have went by herself, she shouldn't have accepted a drink for a man, and all that might be true. Like I said, I've known this for years. As a woman, as a female, I've never, okay, I ain't gonna say never, because there's been times where I went to a club, but I arrived like literally minutes before the person I'm meeting there. I didn't never go to a club by myself. Like, oh, ain't nobody else available, I'm gonna go to the club. I ain't never went to a movie by myself. I ain't never went out to eat by myself. I like being around company. If I ain't got nobody to go nowhere with me, I'm gonna stay home or order out if I really want some takeout. So I've never been the kind of person, and nothing's wrong with it. If you feel like you want to go out to the club by yourself, I mean, I even know people who do it. I even have a sister who does it. I won't. And not only because I don't want to go out by myself because of something like that might happen, but ever since I've been younger, I've learned. I'm from the streets. I'm from the hood. Ever since I've been younger, it's just like embedded in me. When I go somewhere, I go with someone, whether it's a friend, whether it's a cousin, you know, a sister, whatever. I go with someone because you never know what might pop off. And back in the day, well, we was some hard headed kids back in the day, and young adults. Some of us grown ones back then, in our early 20s, we still was out there in the street, thinking we doing something. Sometimes it takes a little longer to grow up for some people. 18 doesn't make you grown all the time. Age ain't nothing but a number. When you jump from 17 to 18 to 21 to 25 to 30 to 40, a lot of people don't actually get grown until they reach about the age of 30. That's when they have that grown mentality. That's when it sets in for a lot of people, and you be like, I'm gonna put away a lot of these things, that I used to do, a lot of these things that's holding me back. I'm gonna let go of all these friends who don't mean me no good. We all go through that. But at a younger time in my life, I never went anywhere with anybody because you never know what pop off. Hell, we might get in a fight. A dude might try to try something. I keep my mace on me. Sure, I always had something on me when I went out, and I still do. But anywho, I think again, it was a great idea for J Boog to not drink from that cup that Jasmine had. Again, we never know what might happen to both of them. Could have got sexually assaulted. Or you saw how J Boog was saying he was aggressive. She was like, I didn't know how to get him away from her, or how to get her away from him. He's in his video or in his interview, he was like, I'm like 6'3", 6'4", he said something like that. And she's all short and small. And J Boog, I'm sure she was like, who is this man that's all over her? She keep telling me he raped her, and and she was like scared. She was like, I don't know how to get her away from this guy because he was all over her. And granted, she had did the twerk contest afterwards, but how many of y'all done been drunk or high? And 1 minute you up dancing, hey, you kicking it wherever you at, Hey. Then the next minute you sitting on the couch like this. Barely holding it together. Then let your song come on. You back up, you know. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it 100. You know, I done been there, drunk, you know, under the influence. So I know you can be like 1 minute like out of it, then the next minute, you know, you just get like a burst of energy and you be back at it again. And I believe that's exactly what happened with Jasmine. Just because after that, she went up on the stage when they announced the twerk contest and she got up there and twerked and, you know, she had on a little dress and everything, the little dress that got pulled up on her when she was screaming no. That means that did nothing happen. I am like so appalled. I am so appalled. I am so appalled. And then people want to talk. I mean, I don't want to jump to all over the place, but like R. Kelly, the R. Kelly situation. A lot of people blaming it on the ladies, blaming it on the victims. You know, a lot of people don't want to come forward. Harvey Weinstein. I mean, Bill Cosby, and a whole bunch of them, not just them. It's a whole bunch of pedophiles out here, a whole bunch of molesters, a whole bunch of rapists, a whole bunch of people who committed sexual assault that we don't even know nothing about. And the whole reason is because it is the victim shaming. If there was no video, I mean, from what he's saying, okay, y'all saw the videos, y'all heard from Jay Boog, and y'all heard from him. Come on now, add this all up. Does he sound innocent? Like, really? Don't pacify me. You know, put it in the comment, put it in the chat. Let me know how you really feel about the situation. Does he sound innocent? You saw the videos. He was on her the entire time from the moment she stepped in the club. Like he had targeted her. Like he had targeted her the whole time. Now, I don't know how many of y'all go out, but I used to go out. I don't really go out anymore because it's like, it's old, it's stale. You see the same people. You know, I'd rather kick it at home, play me some dominoes, some cards, some spades, have me a little cocktail. I'm just saying, that's just me. And I know a lot of people around my age who, you know, would rather do that. But for those of you who do still go out and you partake and you might have a little, you know, little glass of whatever, you know, drink, beer, whatever. And you don't plan to have anybody cause you any harm. You just going out, you just having fun, you're with your girls, you're with your guys, your sisters, your brothers, you know, whatever. And you just want to kick it. That's it. That's all Jasmine wanted to do. She from St. Louis. She's visiting the A for a moment. She just wanted to go kick it. That's it. That's it. Where she made her mistake was letting somebody else fix her drink. Now, those of you who still go out, if you haven't practiced this before, you better practice it now. Always go out with someone who has your back. One thing I always said, and I will always say, I ain't never, and I refuse to ever go out with anybody who I think is not able to have my back in situations. I don't go out with no punks. I don't go out with nobody who's scary, who's scared to fight, I just don't hang out with people like that. If I get into something or some guy tries to attack me and you up there running down the street, no, our relationship is over. Whether we friends, sisters, acquaintance, co-worker, whatever. You better keep running. Like for real, you better keep running. Um, Jasmine, I really hate this happened to her. A lot of people are saying she really wasn't raped. Y'all gonna have to bring me some more footage. Bring me some more footage to prove that what I saw didn't happen really that way. Until then, I'm going to believe that she was sexually assaulted by someone. And in this case, it looks like Dominique. He was on her for the minute. I mean, from the time, like, have you ever went out to a club, ladies, and there's a guy that's hitting on you, that's hollering at you, and you like, you really ain't trying to be bothered with this fool. Then he offers you a drink, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe I should be nice and accept the drink, and it happens. It happens. The times was I was offered a drink, I always was like, oh, I'll go get it because I know better. I know better. I know people have been victims of, date rape, being drugged, being taken advantage of. Do not accept a drink from nobody but the bartender. Because if something gets put in your drink, at least you can say, I got it from the bartender. Like in Jasmine's case, she really didn't know that guy. She really didn't know him. Thank God she was live. I mean, the whole entire world or whoever watched the video saw his face. Saw his face. So, we know who she was dancing with. He was on her the entire time. And then when she alleged that she was raped, that time you was still there, but you claiming, oh, she was falling. She was falling. I was just picking her up. What did he say? He said it all happened so fast. Now we watched the videos, right? And he said it all happened so fast. No, that was like a good 7-8 minutes of her saying no. Screaming for help. If she's screaming for help, he's like, oh, she was on the ground talking about help me, help me. He's making a joke out of it. He's making light of the situation. Oh, she was like, oh, help, help. And you talking about you was there to lift her up and take her to her chair. Did you put her drawers back on correctly? Did you stuff them in her purse? Did you keep them in your pocket and take them as a souvenir? If he don't get convicted for this, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Wow. If he gets off with this, I don't know what to say. I don't know. All I gotta say right now though is justice for Jasmine. Y'all who might be just tuning in, rewind the video. There's a lot of footage that I showed this evening regarding Jasmine Elin and her being allegedly raped by a Dominique Williams in an Atlanta club. And a lot of people again are out here blaming her, victim shaming. It's all her fault. And a lot of people is like, oh, she really didn't get raped. She was just screaming, no, don't do it. Help me. Stop. She was just doing that because I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Let me know what y'all think about Dominique, about J Boog, about Jasmine Elin, the whole situation. And put it all in the comment section. As usual, after I end a video, if you hit me up in the comment section, I'll still get a notification and we can chop it up in the comment section about this subject. But before I let you go, ladies, like I said, I don't really kick it like that anymore. I had my time out in the streets. I had my time out on the corners, hanging out on the street in the cars, on the strip, all that stuff that young people do, at the clubs, club hopping, whatnot. trying to be where everybody else at. Take care of yourselves. Let this be a lesson to you. Always, like your mama used to tell you back in the day, never go nowhere by yourself. Even if you're going down the street to the candy store, never go nowhere by yourself. Never accept a drink from a stranger. Hell, never accept a drink from somebody you know. Unless you really, I don't care if you know this dude from work, he lives down the street from your house for the last 15 years and y'all hook up at the club, accidentally bump into each other and he offers to buy you a drink. Go get your own drink. Okay, sure, you can buy me a drink. I'll go up to the waitress and I'll tell her what I want. That's a lesson that every woman, every man, yes, I said every man, because men gets taken advantage of sometimes these days more than women. So let that be a lesson for you. And I'm going to keep hoping that justice comes to Jasmine, that Jasmine gets justice, and just be safe. Just be safe. And in the meantime and in between time, Prime Time Squad, as usual, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Peace.